610 stompers, and they were telling me that the parades that they have in Waukesha, Wisconsin are usually like maybe 2 to 3 blocks long versus ours being like several miles long.
Wow.
No, so obviously it's going to be very quick, but they're having a good time.
Okay, yeah, and not the throws, right? Everyone just kind of lines up and watches.
No,
right?
no, I think, I really feel like we're the only people that do throws because
Yeah.
every parade I've gone to outside of New Orleans, it's pretty much stand there and wave.
You just kind of watch politely.
Yeah, just watch and not say anything. It looks pretty. You know what? But the weather looked great there. The weather is great here. I took a walk in the French Quarter, and it actually felt a little cooler.
That's what everyone's saying. It actually felt okay today.
Yeah.
I know. And what a treat for people who are trying to enjoy themselves on 4th of July. You might have had to deal with a quick shower or maybe a brief thunderstorm, but it really helped with the heat, and it looks so pretty, so nice to see all those clouds. Our temperature in New Orleans now 91 degrees, and that's close to where we topped out for our highs, because we did see showers and storms forming up earlier in the day, and now we're back to about 91 after seeing our temperatures drop in some cases into the 70s and other spots into the 80s. Fireworks forecast for tonight looking good. 9 p.m. temperatures around 85, feeling more like 95, factoring in the mugginess. But we've had a little bit of south wind. We've had a bit of movement to the air. We've had the clouds. So it may not be a terrible feel tonight. 11 o'clock still looking dry. Just wanted to track those temperatures for you and show you the ups and downs. By lunchtime, we zoomed up to 90. Then temperatures got cut back into the 80s through the afternoon in New Orleans. And actually now we've bounced back to 91. And in Slidell, a somewhat similar look, except a little hotter there. Temperatures then cutting back to about 90 and now sitting at about 90 degrees. So one of these days where it's going up and down depending on where the rain is. And currently you can see temperatures in the 80s to lower 90s. Here are those south winds up to 10 or 12 miles per hour. The feels like temperature still hovering in the lower triple digits, but that will be moving into the 90s for this evening as air temperatures fall into the 80s. Here's our live radar. Not a whole lot going on, although earlier today, especially midday, we had plenty of showers and storms. All of them moving fairly well. Rain totals ranged up to near a ½ inch, but some spots not quite as much. And we're really enjoying this pattern change that we've had this week. Instead of the big dome of heat just right over us, we've actually seen it recede off to the south and weaken. There's another big area of hot high pressure over the southwest and northern Mexico right now. But this dip, you can see here, this little dip between the two, has allowed those showers and storms to form up and has really helped out with the heat, as I've been saying. Temperatures this evening, here we go toward 9 p.m. Here we are in the middle 80s. This model wants to put a shower. In fact, a couple of models have not been doing a really great job with exact placement of rain and timing and so forth today. But in general, I think we'll be mostly quiet. Could have a coastal shower. Not sure if it would be as big as this model is suggesting. This is by midnight. We're still around 80 degrees. And then fast forwarding to tomorrow morning, 7 a.m., waking up, maybe getting back to work or summer camp or school or whatever you're doing. Temperature is likely around 80 to start the day. Here we go with the scattered showers and storms forming up in the midday. This is by 5 p.m. Kind of like today, we may see it flaring up a bit earlier and then slacking off by about 5 and 6 p.m. And then tomorrow at 9 p.m. here we are near 80 degrees or lower 80s. Tonight we have that mild feel. Eventually we will move into the upper 70s for our lows with a slight chance for an isolated shower. And then tomorrow highs will likely be around 91 or so, which is exactly average for this point in July. So not too hot, and also the scattered rain you'll have to dodge. Looking at again our drought monitor, we're abnormally dry in the yellow, but a step up to moderate drought in the tan south of Lake Pontchartrain. But factoring in how much rain we might get, the blues and purples are up to 1 to 2 inches. But where you see the reds, that's more like 3. This is spread out over the next week, but we will get some needed and welcome rain to help us with the drought conditions and also to help us with the heat. So high temperatures next several days, only around 90, roughly 10 degrees lower than where we were late last week. But by Monday and Tuesday, it does look like our temperatures will likely go back to about 93, 94. Still a chance for some afternoon storms early next week.
All right, thank you so much. Well, strong storm.